Good morning and welcome to my channel. It is the 18th of January 2023. Now, I want to, excuse me, I want to cough and I did cough, so we're back to that. Actually, I want to talk about a miracle because I believe in miracles. I've seen them and I believe that another miracle is about to happen. I have interacted with a lot of people in the last 20 years, in the last 40 years, in the last 60 years. If you were to talk to anyone who has known me for the past 15 or 20 years, take anyone because there's lots of people to choose from. Hundreds and hundreds of people. But for example, if I were to try to pick someone who would be completely neutral, like a person who was a teacher and also a judge, a person who had more than 20 years of experience as a circuit court judge in the state of Ohio, and let's say hypothetically that his name was Doug Bench, and that he had seen me for 2 days with every class, and each day was 10 hours long, and there were many, many people in the class. And I saw him in this class I am speaking of for 20 years. Out of the thousands and thousands of students that he taught. He might say, I know Chris Morrison. He might say, Chris was a pretty good builder who built a strong house or a strong structure if it wasn't a house. But he would describe me as one of the most meek people that had ever entered his classroom. He might even go as far as to say that I was a very, very meek and shy man. Because of a very special sequence of events that has happened to me, I've experienced a complete miracle in my life. And it began when I thought I had taken the hardest hit any man could ever survive. At that time, a man named Norman Edwards left the road he was walking on and took me back to his house. And then he prayed for me and my entire family. Not much else. But that was all that was necessary. Everyone who knew me before would describe me as a very shy, soft-spoken, quiet. The word quiet should be emphasized. Simply put, I was not a talker. I was a person who never shied away from work, however. In fact, I worked very hard. I worked 16 hours a day at least, 6 days per week at least, since I was 15 years old in 1966. When a severe tragedy struck my family, God took over control of my life. Like a thunderstorm, God works in his own time frame, in his own ways, not our time. All you have to do is believe and miracles start happening. I had to learn God will only place on us what we can handle. meaning you. God will only place on you what you can handle. That is alone is amazing proof of God. I had to learn the patience of Job. I had to learn how to place all my trust that God is everything under his control. It took time for me to place my children's entire lives in the great hands of God. But it says in Matthew 5:5 that the meek shall inherit the earth. And I stand firm on his rock, and I shall not falter, nor shall I retreat until my children are safe from harm once again. Have a great day.